Hey, it's Mario Armstrong. It's Wake Up and Level Up time, your daily video podcast. My job is to kickstart your day in under 5 minutes with a dose of inspiration. Today, I want to talk to you about how you need to be picky about choosing your team. When we choose our squad, when we choose people to work on the Never Settle Show, work on the Wake Up and Level Up podcast, work on this YouTube channel, when we're working on all the different projects that this company is bringing in, we have a lot of different people pulling in on a lot of different areas. You have to have a team. Nothing that's ever been done beautiful has ever been done by one person. You can go fast alone, but you can go farther together. Shout out to the African proverb for that. And it's true. So you need to build your team. Okay, here are the 4 things I do when I choose a team. Number 1, can they articulate their passion? If they can't articulate their passion, I'm confused as to what their role will be other than just getting a paycheck at our project. So I need them to be able to articulate their passion. And when they do so, I'm the type of employer that also listens to what their passion is and what their bigger goals for themselves are. And I try to figure out how within the project we're hiring for, how can we also help them achieve some steps towards that goal? So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to align passions beyond paychecks. But I need them to articulate their passion. Number 2, do they come to the table with ideas? If you are hiring people and they're holding everything close to the chest because you might steal it, then they have not figured out the art yet of how to actually excite you with ideas that don't give away the kitchen sink. So I need people that come to the tables with ideas. I'd be concerned that they may be great at taking orders, but not at expanding them. Number 3, they can't be transactional. These are people that are looking for the paycheck. So, and look, everybody's got to get paid. That's not what I'm not saying. I'm not saying you don't pay people their value. You absolutely pay them their value. All I'm saying is it can't just be, for my teams, it can't just be about the paycheck. That is transactional. Because then there is no loyalty. There's no real connection. There's no real tie. There's no real need, desire, want. They don't fit. They don't see themselves really fitting beyond just grabbing the check and rolling out. They're just a role player that gets substituted in and then gets dropped out. They aren't in the starting 5. So I'm looking for people that are going beyond the paycheck. I'm looking for someone who wants to be a part of our projects for the right reasons, beyond the paycheck. And then lastly, do they ask questions? If people are not curious, I lock up. I need people to ask questions. And here's why. When people don't ask questions, that signals to me that they may not be curious, or they're too nervous about their curiousness, or there's some ulterior motive as to why they're not asking questions. All I'm saying is, if you don't ask questions, that usually leads us to believe one of 2 things. 1, that you already think you know it all, so you don't need to ask anything. Or 2, that you really aren't interested in the opportunity. Again, you go back to just being transactional. So these are the 4 things that I look for. I really look for, can you articulate your passion? Do you come to the table with ideas? Are you all about transactional with this opportunity, or are you more embedded? And do you ask questions, or are you a curious type of person? Those are the 4 things I look for when I pick my teams. And our teams have been great, and we've gone to big heights because of them. Big heights! Big heights! Because of some awesome people and awesome teams, and you can get the same results when you spend time picking the right people. Now that I woke you up, it's time for you to level up.